Jack, quick reflection on last week's game. How much of a disappointment was the result also on Sunday?
Yeah, it wasn't obviously nice to be playing in a game like that. I think first and foremost we've got to apologise to the fans who came down and watched. We're not proud of it. We don't expect you to be proud of it, and all we can do is focus on this week against Rochdale and try and make it right.
After the defeat on Sunday against Bradford and having won 5 consecutive games at home, how important is it now that we get back on track this weekend against Rochdale?
Yeah, like you mentioned there, we try and make this a bit of a fortress for us, and we've won 5 in the bounce now, and we've got to keep that up. At the end of the day, we're near the bottom of the table against Rochdale, so this is a big game for us, and they're going to come fighting, especially after the performance we're up against Bradford. So I think we need to start big like we did against Dewsbury. We need to start the first half like we did against them, and hopefully the rest of the game will look after itself.
As a result on Sunday against Bradford placed massive importance on this weekend's game, considering the league position we find ourselves in.
Yeah, like I just mentioned, Rochdale are around us, and Swinton and Dewsbury, so we need to make sure we're picking up points here. We've got a couple of tough games coming up after this against Halifax and Toronto, so it's easy enough to look past Rochdale and start focusing on them, but they're going to turn up ready to play. They always get a couple of loan players as well, a couple of dual edge players who could come in, you never know. So yeah, it's a big game for us this week, and like you said, Rochdale are near us, so we need to open that gap really.
After such a defeat, how has the mood and attitude been with the lads this week in training?
We had a bit of a pretty tough video session yesterday, but it was needed. I think that game was sort of coming, to be honest. There's little things we were noticing in games, just bad patches. I think apart from Dewsbury that first half, we haven't really put a full half together, so it was definitely coming. But in terms of the mood, you deal with it and then you move on. And we trained well yesterday. Lads are ripping in today. We've got a bit of a gym and hard block bike session today. Lads are ripping in, and back on the field tomorrow, ready for Sunday's game.
After being out of the team due to injury, how's it felt to get back into the team after time on the sidelines?
Yeah, it's never nice missing games. Obviously I had the ban and I played about 3 or 4 games, and then I had to miss that Batley game. So, to be honest, I felt a little bit fatigued on that game on Sunday. It's no excuse, but just getting back into it, personally better for it. And yeah, like I said, I just want to try and finish the season. I'll play the game and keep playing well for this club. Obviously, no one knows the position of next year and that, so we've got to make this year special, and we've still got something big to play for. Firstly, we've got to get away from the relegation battle, but then in a few weeks' time we've got that big game against Lee, so these next 3 weeks are important that we pick up some points and we're going into that league game with some form.
We've already beaten Rochdale once this year. Is there anything we can take from that game to make it a league double over them this weekend? And we have a new coach now also. Does that provide a fresh challenge for us?
Yeah, well, to be honest, we probably learned how not to start a game. I think against Rochdale we went down 6-0 and we didn't complete hardly any sets in that the first 10 or 15 minutes, and then it doesn't matter who we play. When we get into a role, we know we can beat anyone. So that's the confidence we've got within the team, and we just need to start well. And like you said, you've got a new coach and it's a new team, to be honest. There's some players there who have come in from Rochdale, Mayfield and other areas like that. So to be honest, I don't really know what they're going to bring yet. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter about them this week. It's all about us. That's no disrespect to them, but we just got to focus on ourselves this week, and that's what we've got to do for the rest of the season. Bring our own attitude, bring our own game plan, bring our own enthusiasm, and let the rest look after itself, hopefully.
Finally, after a defeat such as last weekend, how important will the fan support be on Sunday to push us over the line?
Oh, massive. Like I said, we had a decent following again at Bradford. They were up quite high up at the top, and we apologise for that performance. So hopefully, he'll keep coming down like he's doing at home games and pack the stadium out. And as you know, it's Show Your Colours weekend this week, so all the young lads and anyone who's got all your old amateur kits and that, get down, wear the kit, and hopefully we see many of you there on Sunday.